Hey guys, Anaris here with another edition of Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution. Previous video, we blew some shit up. This time we're going to actually continue on with our mission proper, which is to go into Hengsha, try to locate one of the scientists, GPL, kind of a tracking device type deal, and we're hoping that's going to lead us to the other scientists, including Megan Reed, with whom our character has a personal attachment. So we're going to load up and basically just see what happens here. So we're in... Oh, God! Oh, fuck. That was... Oh, Jesus! I think I got off light. He did. Oh, man. Whoa! What the... Whoa, man, this is upside down world. I don't know what's going on, but we are going to take a look at the map first. So we need to go over here, according to the
Jensen,
thingy.
it's Pritchard. Have you been watching the news?
Been a bit busy, Francis.
Jensen, the World Health Organization is advising all augmented patients to check in with Lim. There's a problem with biochip technology.
The glitches I've been experiencing.
We've all had them. So far, I can't determine why.
You heading to a clinic?
I'm running a few more tests. But since I can't exactly run them on you, and we don't know when you'll be back, you might not want to wait. Up to you.
Uh-oh. He knows we're here, which means we need to take him out. Boom! Headshot. And we can get rid of cloaking. So here's the deal. I'm going to come in here, but I'm not going to get the implant. The reason being, I've been kind of listening to the radio. I don't know if you guys have heard it, but in between videos I'll run around, do a lot of exploration, you know, and there'll be a lot of radios littered around. And also you'll kind of hear it.
Mr.
Yes, hi, shut up. So the guy on the radio, I forgot his name, but he talks about how this implant is basically like a ball and chain. I mean, really, the guy's kind of on the spot with a lot of things, so I'm thinking I'm just going to skip it. Let's see if we can...
There is problem with the peripheral nerve interface. We fixed with upgraded chip. You want it, yes?
I'll think about it.
Clinic is very busy, but if you want something else, we will service you.
I feel like it's one of those options that you have that could affect it later on, like maybe getting the chip will let you have access to upgrades but have a downside later, whereas maybe not having the chip will... I don't know. I mean, really, that's just kind of would go with the flow of what we've seen so far, but for now, we're going to buy a Praxis kit. Unfortunately, I don't quite have enough money to get the second one. I'm actually going to go rectify that real quick, but first... let's see what this guy wants.
Sir, could I borrow a minute of your time? I am not mistaken. You are Mr. Jensen, right?
That depends. Who's asking?
I am sorry, Mr. Jensen. I am being impolite. My name is Wing Hui. I am a doctor here.
I can see that. What I really meant to ask is, how do you know who I am?
Yes, of course. Excuse me, for I am a bit nervous. Bell Tower agents were here a while ago, looking for a man who fits your description. When I heard what they were saying of you, it occurred to me that you might be exactly the person I need.
Are you trying to blackmail me, Doc?
No, of course not. I assure you, Mr. Jensen, no one in this clinic would dare to turn you over to the police. Lim has very strict rules about patient confidentiality, especially if those patients belong to our partnership program.
Glad to hear it. So what's this all about then?
I'm afraid I won't be able to go into very much details. Not before I know you are really willing to help. But I need someone to help me to stop a very dangerous augmented soldier, and possibly his squad mates. If everything Bell Tower said of you is true, then you would seem the good fit for this job.
Yeah, sure.
Fine, I'll do it. Just tell me more.
Thank you. Now please, Understand that I am to give you sensitive information on multiple parties.
I understand, Doc. You can count on my discretion.
I appreciate it, Mr. Jensen. Obviously, you are familiar with Bell Tower and the role they have in this city. What you may not be familiar with, however, is the fact that sometimes they contract limb doctors like myself to work in private clinics on special projects.
What kind of special projects?
What you Americans call black operations. Bell Tower selects some of their best soldiers and make them to be super augmented with experimental, top-secret hardware.
Not to sound too jaded, Doc, but none of that comes as a big surprise. Stuff like that's been going on for years.
Yes. Your government and mine have both been guilty of this practice, I am sure. But Bell Tower is not a government. They are a private corporation. A private army on sale to the highest bidder.
Is this about stopping Bell Tower, then? Because as much as I might hate them right now, I'm only one man.
No. It is not all of Bell Tower I need help with. It is just one of their covert operatives, a man named Michael Zelazny. He was implanted with experimental hardware, and to an extent that is way beyond legal regulations. I am ashamed to say I have operated on him myself, and he has been used in countless secret operations for the Chinese and others.
Sounds like the type of man you don't want to see going out of control.
Precisely. Yet, about a month ago, I have heard rumors that Mr. Zelazny and part of his unit had gone rogue. And 2 weeks later, a city official was killed in a perfectly staged operation. I am certain it was them. And then, a few days ago, Mr. Zelazny contacted me himself. He needed urgent help with one of his squad mates' augmentations.
I take it you said you would help.
They sent me to the back store of a meat shop near Pandang Road, in the Yutzao district. There, I performed emergency repairs on one of the agent's AUGs, a servo replacement. I believe this back store is their hideout, Mr. Jensen. You must go there and make Mr. Zelazny hear reason.
That's something I would say.
Yeah, I mean, what are super augmented killing machines known for, if not their unmatched love for dialogue? I'm sure nothing could go wrong.
Do not be too eager to dismiss the possibility of speaking to him, Mr. Jensen. Mr. Zelazny is a soldier, not a maniac. Your own unique situation will no doubt resonate with him. But if things do turn sour and he must be terminated, I think you are a good candidate to get it done. Or at least, survive.
Alright, yeah, well, do your work. Little poop head. He better give us a good reward. Alright, we'll load back out, and we'll take a look at our quests here real quick. What do we got? Italian AD, and find Vasily Sevchenko. Alright. So I think for now, we're going to knock out some side quests. This is the only one we've got. But first, we've got some hacking to do. I think that lady just said, "Run, woman!" Yeah, this should be pretty simple. Whoa. Maybe not. Oh, crap. Come on. Pshaw. Kick back for a second here, stretch my arms, and we'll hit that button.
Access
Plenty of time to spare. Whoa! Well, I guess if we wanted to stage a limb clinic mass killing, we would be well equipped to do so. Fortunately for them, that is not on my current agenda. What is on my agenda is heading out this way and going over here, because I believe in this direction, and of course I can't see on this particular level, Somewhere, yeah, I think it's over here. There is a hotel with an elevator that has a praxis point that I forgot to get. And there's also another hotel that has a shop that I can sell some items in and get that last little bit of money. You sell them like 200 short or some ridiculously low amount for that second praxis point from the limb clinic. So that's kind of be our focus for the moment. So let's head up and let's basically just take a look real quick and see.
Mr. Jensen, Hugh Darrow here. Please forgive this intrusion, but David assured me of your cooperation and discretion. I find myself in need of some assistance.
I'm listening.
A contact of mine, Meng Yao, is in Hengsha, waiting to fill you in. I'll upload her coordinates now.
Oh, excellent. Another quest, this time from Hugh Darrow. For those of you maybe just tuning in the past couple of videos, Hugh Darrow is the individual responsible for creating the augmentations that are so popular in the world today. So basically I'm looking for a way into the upper part of the building, and I believe, if I recall, it's through here. This takes us... Yes, that's right. I remember this point. I read some comments, and I guess some people said that I walked right past it or something like that, so I figured, hey, I'll spend some time in this video and go find it. Praxis point! Yay! So I think that brings me up to 2, alright. There's going to be a third one at the limb clinic that we can buy. And I think we're really close to a level, so that's going to be 4 points that we're going to be able to get here in a matter of a very brief time. And really, we don't need to spend these points right now. I'll just wait until I get all 4 of them. I mean, technically we could, but, you know, I'd rather just wait. Make it a little bit easier. So let's see, where do we go now? We are way over in BFE. We need to actually drop down. Yeah! I wish I had that, like IRL. I think that guy had a gun for a second. I don't know. Let's see, there's the other district, there's the metro station. We just came from there. And, okay. So, to get to the hotel, we're going to have to come over here, which is basically just going to be a long run. This is one of those times where we wish I had a portal gun. Just bink, bink. And we would be there. Oh, hey, who are you?
You buy or sell? I don't know.
Sweet.
Look at a computer and see for yourself.
Nice. I might actually buy that back. Gas grenades are actually kind of helpful. Get rid of you. Sniper rifle ammo. Alright, and I think that's all for that. Just out of curiosity. Oh, man. Damn it. Alright. Well, that's what I get for selling it before actually thinking about it. I'm just double checking to see if there's anything that may be cool.
Come back anytime.
Cooler than a limb clinic? I doubt it. But it's worth a shot. So, we're going to head back around now. And basically just head way up here. So we're going to follow the road up here, take a right, take a left. And then we'll be sporting the goods after we go through that district. Now, for those of you who want some hacking practice, there are several nodes around here. I'm not going to hack all of them, but if we see any that are immediately accessible, like this one, I mean, hey, why not? You know, we're here. And I didn't even see what level it was. I think it said level 1. Ah, yeah, it's level 1, 25 XP. But still, 25 XP is more than we had a little bit ago. So I can't really complain that much. Oh, balls. Oh, well. We should be fine.
Access granted.
And we have money and peps. Lots of peps. Did I see another one? No. No, I did not. Wait. No. I promise we'll actually get out of this area eventually. So we're going to take this back to the limb clinic. At least I hope it goes to the limb clinic. I think it does. I get these areas kind of fuzzy sometimes. We're going to buy that praxis point, and that'll take us to a total of 4, which will be my Q. I'm sorry, 3, and then when we get the level, that'll be 4. Limb clinic, you are... Oh, hey, straight ahead. Awesome. Derp, there it is right there. It's one of those soldiers that we had to take out a little while ago. And we'll buy this point.
You here for recall? There is problem with the peripheral nerve interface. We fixed with upgraded chip. You want it, yes?
No.
I'll think about it.
Clinic is very busy, but if you want something else, we will service you.
I'm sure you will. Hooray!
You're very welcome, sir.
Alright, I think that's all the praxis points that I'm aware of up to this point. So I've got 3 of them. I'm going to go ahead and spend them now. So we'll pause, we'll have a thinking moment, and we'll be back. Alright, super quick back mode engaged. So I decided to put a point into this, which I will eventually get this. I think this will be a really good investment because that heavy rifle, which we'll kind of be relying on here, as I'm noticing we're not finding quite as much combat rifle ammunition as we are heavy rifle. You can see that there. I'm thinking that since it has such a large amount of recoil, having that upgrade will help out a good bit. And we also got the implanted rebreather, which will make us immune to toxic gas and gas grenades, which you'll notice I actually bought one of those back, so that'll help us in future endeavors. So for now, let's actually pop back out. I'm a little curious to see what Hugh Darrow wants us to do. He gave us that quest a few minutes back on the radio. Meet my confidential informant there by the panties vendor or whatever, wherever it was that we need to actually go to. So we're going to head that way and hopefully discover some goodies. But first, to make it easier to track, okay, which is going to take us way over there. Actually, I'm fairly certain that it's not even in the same... Yes. Not even in the same area. Poo-poo ping-pong. Wow, that was highly informed dialect on the radio there. We have arrived. Bell Tower sucks. They smell like cheese. This will explode. That was actually really depressing. Your explosion sucks. You're fired. Not that way, but it is going to be up on the 2nd story, 3rd story maybe, of a building. I'm just kind of wondering if maybe this would be the best point of entry for it, since we can spot it leads quite high up, and we have taken this route before in a previous quest. So I feel like it could lead us to greatness once again, as it does have us. Oh, we were actually just there a minute ago. Oh! Well, maybe. Shh!
You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Wai.
Uh-oh.
Go back.
Well, I guess that could have actually been a lot worse. Since we did kind of accidentally fall into what I believe is a questing area. Usually when you have a whole bunch of people guarding a particular street, and that's the case. If you look at the mini-map when we're over there next, you'll see there's dozens of people. So we'll head this way, and this time, not flub it up with a herp-derp jump. And, oh yes, there we go.
Let's hope it's as good as they say. Mr. Jensen, right? Thank you for your time. I am Meng Yao, an associate of Mr. Darrow's. I'm in charge of one of his divisions here in Hengsha. You come highly recommended.
Really?
Your boss described you as a most precious asset. Apparently, you are very efficient and always get the job done. We could definitely use a man like you for this operation.
What operation?
We need you to help us stop a group of terrorists who are threatening the Panchaea project. Are you up to it?
Well, okay.
Okay, I'll help out.
Excellent. Here's the situation. It has come to our attention that these terrorists possess highly classified proprietary information about Panchaea. We've been able to convince them to sell it to one of our agents, a man named Lo Fei. The meeting is supposed to take place near the Alice Garden pods in the Daigong district.
And you want me to crash this meeting?
Actually, there will not be a meeting. We are sending you alone to ensure Mr. Fei's safety. The terrorists will not be expecting that, and will have the information with them on a data chip. You have to neutralize all of the sellers and retrieve the chip so you can bring it to me.
I don't get it. If Fei set up the meeting, why risk sending me in his stead? Why doesn't he or even some of your other agents drop in on the sellers and take the chip?
Because Mr. Darrow wants an absolute guarantee that there will be no casualties. We will not play by their rules. We want them arrested and questioned, then properly prosecuted and sentenced. This will require stealth and efficiency. That's why a man with your particular skills will be indispensable.
Let's do this.
Oh, that's not cliche. The typical badass, let's do this. So we can get up there. Ooh, there we go. Next question. Can we get down there? Survey says yes. Oh, wow, epic freaking fail, man. Alright. Let's modify that just a tiny bit. And we'll see if we're able to get down there. That is so cool! And you saw how I landed halfway down, so we get to do it again! Hey. So I think we'll pursue this quest. Sounds like we're going to be meeting some people, and we essentially just have to take them down using non-lethal methods, which is kind of my preferred route anyways. Okay, who are we kidding? I like the pistol, but non-lethal takedowns are a very close second. So what do we got in here? Woohoo! Bell tower! So I think...
Really?
Wonder what he's gonna say.
All I know is the guys on top are going to be watching with keen interest.
That's an understatement.
I can safely say I have not seen that takedown before. And I have to say, I must approve. So I think there's one additional guy down there. We shouldn't need to do anything with him. I am keeping an eye on the minimap, though. Whoa.
Hey, I know you. You're the one Bell Tower is looking for. I seen your picture.
You got the wrong guy.
What's it worth to you for me to think so? Be a simple thing for me to yell out. Maybe a few credits keep my mouth shut, huh?
How about I find some other way to keep it shut? Permanently.
That won't be necessary. I see now that you're much taller than the man they're looking for.
I thought you might see things that way. Now move it.
You know what? You're a bitch. Problem solved. Where were we? Oh yes, we were screaming and acting rather entertaining. So how do we get over there? Looks like we go down. This way, maybe? Maybe? Maybe not. We're just going to follow the trail and hope that it leads somewhere fresh and clean, where everybody has showered. Retrieve the data chip. Okay, so these guys are down in the sewers. Way over here. There's one guy there. Alright. That's fine. Three other guys there. So I'm thinking what we should do is make handy-dandy use of this bad boy. No! Apparently, they don't give a crap if I have gas grenades. They just... well, they don't give a crap. So I think what we need to do now is figure out a good way to take these guys down. Because we can't kill them.
Are you still here? Yeah!
Okay. So one guy is down, it looks like. He's not going to be able to get this guy back up without exposing himself. And I don't have any foodie-like stuff that I can use. But I do have this.
Don't hide.
Come on. Okay. There's two down. Oh, come on. Three down. And we'll check this guy's body first. Okay, nothing there. Oh! Well. Data chip. So that didn't go quite the way I thought it was going to, but that's okay, because it came out alive. Things got a little dicey. Fired off a few peps. Got a couple guns. I would call this a success. So we'll just head back up now and go turn in the quest, because, well, frankly, I would say everything is done. That guy is hiding. Ooh, hello. Okay, that's something we actually need to avoid. So we're going to hit cloak, go past him, and basically just go back this way. Just kidding, go back this way. Well, let me see, we got, there's a few people there. I think that's actually a dead end down there. So let me see. Yeah, you know what? I think it is, so we need to head that way. We'll turn our cursor. You know what? Let's go to the metro station. That'll probably make things easier. Go past the Limb Clinic. Oh, I wish you had more praxis points. Dear, sweet, sweet Limb Clinic. Oh man, if that's not asking for a pep shot, I don't know what is. Take out like 10 people at once. Oh, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
The World Health Organization today issued an unprecedented recall on augmented.
So the best way to do this, I think
reports of temporary malfunctions.
I think we can get the most like this. And boom! You suck! I mean that really, you just suck.
Peripheral nerve biochip. A device which transmits neural impulses directly to inorganic tissue.
We're going to take care of this, because I refuse to be told that I can't have my way when it comes to knocking down civilians inside of a video game. And
this widespread defect, coming so soon after the recent riots,
and
only raises more questions about the problem of human enhancement.
Oh, you suck.
Is this the beginning of a complete technological breakdown, or just another glitch in the system? This is Eliza Cassan,
bollocks.
reporting to you live from Picus.
Good enough. Good enough for the trash can to finish it. Oh, boom! Oh, strike! Perfect 5.
The World Health Organization today issued an
Sup?
unprecedented recall on augmented reports of temporary malfunctions and electrostatic disturbances.
You will live to tell the others. And then I run off giggling. All creepy like a little troll. So we'll take this, we'll go turn this in. Actually, that's really cool. Oh, okay. Never mind. Hooray, we're here. Let's actually go up a level. See if we can get our bearings. 90 meters away. I think we can handle this. So, really all we need to do is the exact same thing we just did 10 minutes ago. Except without the falling into the middle of bad guy territory. As cool as that made us, I mean, we are hip with the in crowd. I don't really feel like it's going to be good for our health. Bink. Bink. Bink.
You must get that chip back, Mr. Jensen.
I've got it.
I got the chip. The cellars are out cold.
Excellent work. Seems Mr. Darrow was right to trust you. We will send people to take care of the terrorists. Could I see the chip?
How about you tell me what's on it first?
Blackmail, Mr. Jensen? Don't waste your time. I won't tell you anything. Besides, there are stones better left unturned. Might as well just give me the chip and leave it at that.
I saw Beta activate. earlier.
Look, you're a powerful young woman. You're in a position that warrants your access to classified information. I understand that not everybody should get their hands on this, but I'm like you. I work for a powerful man, and I get entrusted with secret information on a daily basis. Plus, I'm the one who busted his ass getting this chip for you.
I guess your point is not entirely without merit. But understand, this information is extremely confidential. It concerns Panchaea, and more specifically, the Hiram Project.
Hiram Project? Never heard of it.
I'm not surprised. It is a well-guarded secret. But without it, Panchaea could not exist. Such an ambitious project. An installation extending all the way to the ocean floor. The pressure exerted against it is constantly shifting. Yet the slightest defect in structural integrity could bring it all down. That's why we needed something powerful and extremely efficient to monitor it, day and night.
You're saying the Hiram Project is some kind of advanced computer?
Yes, I suppose you could say that.
Thank you for your honesty. The information is safe with me, don't worry. Here's your data chip.
Ah, perfect. You don't know what this means, Mr. Jensen. Your help has been invaluable. Thank you. Even though this was a favor for Mr. Darrow, he believes you should be duly rewarded. Here is a payment in credits. I'm sure Mr. Darrow will wish to congratulate you himself. Expect to hear from him soon.
Cool. We did things and stuff. And we got monies.
David has a flair for choosing his people, Mr. Jensen. You have done me a great service today.
Glad I could help. Couldn't let information about something as sensitive as the Hiram Project get in the hands of the wrong people.
No. No, we couldn't. So, Meng Yao told you about the project, I see.
A little.
I'm afraid words can't do it justice. To fully comprehend the ramifications of what's been created in Panchaea, you'd have to see it for yourself. And who knows? Perhaps one day you will.
Well, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and stop this video. Thank you guys for watching. Do hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you do me a favor, if you liked the video, make sure you thumbs up, leave a comment, let us know your thoughts. And if you are a frequent viewer of the videos, please just do me a favor and subscribe, even if it takes like making a new account. It takes like 5 seconds, and hitting that subscribe really helps me out a ton. So with that, I will leave you with yet another jump off the ledge.